Good morning. I'm gonna get my stuff set up here. Put my hand on my head. Oh crap. Happy Sunday. Today is the beginning of the new week. And I choose peace to start off my week with. And before I plan, move, or give to anyone else, this is my reset, and I'm starting off with peace. Good morning, Miss Darlene. Good morning. Good morning, little sis. Let me see, Octeria Phillips. Good morning. Today is a new day, beginning of the week. It's a blessed Sunday. And I thought I'd come on today instead of waiting till tomorrow, because today is the first day of the week. Like I said, before I plan, before I move, or before I do anything for anyone else, I'm going to choose peace. Because when I start with peace, I lead with power. You lead with power. This week, I'm setting the tone on purpose. I am setting the tone on purpose. I'm peace. Whew. Child, listen. Got my morning elixir. Peace, exactly. And what does that look like for me? In the morning when I get up, I sit in complete quietness. No phone, no nothing. Just sit there in quietness. That's peace. That's peace. Absorbing peace in the morning. You know, I'm just going to call this out just like I'm feeling it right now. Like, for some reason, a part of me don't want to talk about peace, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I'm just, you know how sometimes you feel like just, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe that's the enemy trying to get me not to spread the word on how we should start the beginning of the week peace. And I'm feeling it's just ugliness I'm feeling right now. Literally and truly, I'm feeling this ugliness like right now. Like, I don't want to even talk about it. I just want to be quiet. That's how I'm feeling. But I'm going to override that. I'm going to override that. The blood of Jesus. In the morning time, the quietness is when Jesus speaks to us, when God speaks to us. That's right. And I'm choosing to stay in that lane, to stay in that, regardless of what it looks like. But in the morning time, when we get up and sit in quietness and just everybody's quiet, everybody's asleep. Nope, the dog isn't even barking. In that time, we absorb peace. A good 30 minutes of quietness. I did that this morning too. I laid there in my bed and was just observing just how peaceful it is. Because once we start moving, chaos starts. I'm setting the tone purpose. Love it. Need it for this week. Absolutely. My oldest daughter graduates on Friday and family will be together for the first time in a long time. I claim peace. Hallelujah. All right, brown sugar. Was that brown sugar? Brown sugar Z826. That's right. That's exactly right. Regardless of what, if you have to take a couple of deep breaths, do it and still claim your peace. Whew. When we're claiming our peace, it reduces anxiety. It keeps us from being overwhelmed with the people coming in. I'm sure that can be overwhelming. And I know I've been there, done that. Everybody got something to say. Everybody talking, everybody moving. And honey, when you start out being calm and peaceful. It lowers your cortisol levels and helps you think clearly. Because when a whole bunch of chaos is going on, honey, you can't think clearly. Your anxiety is high and all this. I remember one year, um, we used to be a good friend of mine. I'm gonna turn this air on. It was graduation. It was her daughter's graduation, and then she had the other siblings from her daughter's father to come in, and then the stepmom, and oh my God, it was crazy. She had to take some medicine to calm her down. I felt like taking it too because it was just crazy. Everybody talking, running their mouth. Do you want this? They don't want pizza. Nobody could decide on what to eat. It was just crazy. So brown sugar, honey, you better like you said, claim your peace at the beginning of the week and stand on it by the end of the week. When you start off with peace, it helps your decision making. And pregnant with my, oh my God, fifth, as a single mother for 18 years, thankful for God's faithfulness to me. Amen. Oh wow, I was singing that this morning, Darlene. Bless your heart, brown sugar. Coming in with the fifth one. Are you still single now? My heart goes off to you. Because after I raised mine, then now I'm raising my grandchildren. It's not easy. And I think when I put myself in a position to be in a peaceful mindset, it helps me to deal with what's about to happen, help me deal with the kids and all that good stuff. Another thing too, if you think about it, peace sets the tone for gratitude. When you're in a peaceful state, you just start thanking God for every little thing. Everything. I mean, and you know, in all things we have to be grateful. And it's hard to be grateful when it's a bunch of chaos, right? Because you're looking at what's going on and what ain't doing, what it's supposed to do, and all this stuff. But when you're in that peaceful state, and I do believe every morning we should start our day with peace and gratitude, thanking God for every little thing that we take for granted. Like last night, after I took my shower, I was sitting there and I was listening to some meditation music, and it was like a guided meditation, and she was saying, look at something that's around you that you take for granted, and think gratitude for it. You know, and of course she was like, we take that for granted. But you know what I was thinking? I was like, wow, I am so grateful for running water. How many are grateful for that? Because some people don't even have it. Some people don't even have running water. Grateful for it, to be able to just sit on a toilet, a clean toilet. Look, the stuff that we take for granted. A comfortable home where I can walk around, you know, just I was just sitting there thanking them for every little thing that I tend to take for granted. And that's that gratitude. That's that gratitude right there. And now when your peace protects your energy, even to this day, Darlene, they don't have it. Peace protects your energy. And you know, some people are energy suckers. They like to drain your energy, come in, and once they get your peace, then they go on about their business. When you see people, I had told this person one time, I said, you're draining me. And I have to exit myself from around you because you are literally draining my energy. Just all this negative talk. I tell you something positive, and you got to come back with something negative, but just a whole bunch of dumb crap. I call them an energy sucker. They want to suck all your energy. And when you're at peace, you're more productive. That's right. That is exactly right. I'm just so grateful for today. It's a beautiful day. We got a lot of things accomplished on yesterday, day before that. And how I'm going to start this week off with peace again. Um, I set the tone this morning before I got on here. And yeah, today is the first day of what's today's date? This is what, the second week going into June. This year's going by so fast. And this week, mindful, we're setting the tone. Somebody gonna ask me tomorrow, what's the word for the day? Peace. Every day next week is gonna be the tone of the day and the word of the day, peace. Peace surpasseth all understanding, peace. First week, yes, right? June 8th. All right, so we're going into the second week. We're going into the second week of June, and we're going into the second week of June, Darlene, with what? Peace. Peace. And if you feel like, you're having a hectic day or whatever, reach out. I'll talk to you, because sometimes you just need that ear. Sometimes you just need that. That's right. Peace surpasseth all understanding. And darling, I had told you guys about 2 weeks ago that I was going to create an ebook. I've created the ebook, and I'm just going to give it to y'all. The things I put in there, the things that I do to help me, get to where I am today. The things that I like, my morning routines and things like that. But I just got to figure out how to put it on here so you all can get it and download it. A lot of people ask me, how do you get the energy? What are you taking? This and the other. I got that in the book as well. And I just want to share it with you guys. And if it'll help you get to where you need to be, then by all means, download it. But I got to figure out how to put it on at the bottom of my description. But I'm going to figure it out, though. Every day this week, I've been trying to figure it out so much to the point to where I'm just like, look. But I'm going to figure it out, though. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I am. I started reading. That's another thing, too. I've told you guys this book, Forgiving What You Can't Forget. I've picked this book back up to start reading it again. And we talked about forgiveness. Forgiveness, yeah, we talked about forgiveness the other day. And right here, I just opened the book. It says, forgiveness is more satisfying than revenge. And we do it more so for ourselves, more so than them. I think I had posted something about the apology that you don't get. What do you do? I posted that. What happens when you don't, I forget the name of it, but it's got something to do with when they don't apologize to you. How do you move forward? Do you forgive for them, or do you forgive for yourself? So this book right here is by, let me see. And it's crazy too, because it's by Lisa Tarek. I hate when they put the price of the book on top of the names, but y'all want to hear something? It's by Lisa Tarek or something. Forgiving What You Can't Forget. You can get this at any bookstore. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. I've seen it in there. But I purchased this book literally 2 years ago when I was going through my divorce. Well, before I went through my divorce, I needed some material just to read to just help me get through those ugly moments. And I got this book. And because I wanted to forgive, no matter how hurt I was, I still wanted to forgive, and I still wanted to know about how to forgive it. But at the time, I just could not make it through this book. So I put it down. So the other day, I picked it back up. I'm reading that book, and I'm also reading Quantum Success. If y'all want to know anything about me, I believe in meditating and manifesting. So this is the other book that I got, and I got this probably 4 years ago. I've already read it, but I'm gonna read it again. So yeah, you have to. Let me see. I got that book. Never read it. Brown Sugar. Which one? Forgiving What You Can't Forget. Is this the book you said you got, Brown Sugar, and never read it? see. I need power to focus on peace. Brown Sugar said, I need prayer for focusing on peace. Yes. Okay, Brown Sugar, I'm going to do you one solid. Let's do this. Can you commit with me today to read this book 10 pages a day, 5 pages in the morning and 5 pages in the evening? Can you commit with me to do that? And we can get through this book together? I'm serious. I'm serious. Because oftentimes we need some motivation, inspiration to get through it. Because when I got this book, you know, like I said, I had just found out my husband was cheating on me. And listen, the first time I was just like, look, I'm getting a divorce. Because listen, if I ain't enough for you now, then I won't be enough for you later. But then I was thinking, I was like, no marriage is perfect. You got to learn how to meet a person where they are. Let's figure out what went wrong. How can we fix it and move forward? So I said, okay, let's go to counseling together, right? And then that's when I got this book. Let me see. I don't know where it is. Let me see. I'm in North Carolina right now, and I'm from Houston. I'm just waiting till my daughter's graduation so I can go back to Houston. Hold on one second. Yeah. 3 covers. Okay. Okay. Or you just gonna cover the stuff up? You think it's okay. Okay, I see it's right. Okay. All right, so y'all gonna ride with me real quick. But you in North Carolina. Listen, girl, we next door. What part of North Carolina you in? Because I'm just like 15 minutes from the North Carolina line. Maybe we can meet and do coffee or something. You don't know where the book is at? Okay. You're telling me to hurry up because it's raining. I see it's raining. I'm over here at the flea market. Hold on, guys. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, I wanted to, you know, still be able to forgive 100%. You know, because sometimes we say we forgive and we really don't. I thought he had dropped that puppy. But I really wanted to forgive and learn how to do it. But at the time, you know, I was hurt and just going through so much. I couldn't read that book. And again, I know some things, some jewels in that was going to help me, but I just couldn't do it. So now that I've gotten further along, you know, than I once was, yeah, I can pick it up and read it. Hell, we divorced and we friends now. But no, Brown Sugar, seriously. I wish you could find your book. You're in Durham? Girl, we right next door to each other. We are right next door to each other. You wanna meet Tuesday? I can come to Durham. I can come to Durham. Let me check my books yet about my clients. We can meet for lunch, coffee, or something. I would love to do that. I'm serious. Brown Sugar, you think I'm joking? I'm not joking. I'm serious. I would love to meet you. You know, the people that I talk to on here, I'm going to do it eventually at some point, a meet and greet where I can meet all my subscribers, everybody that's really rocking with me. You know what, Darlene? I have, but here's the thing too. There's some things I do realize that triggers me. And I have to realize that, acknowledge it, and learn how to deal with the triggers, you know? But honey, thank God I am not where I used to be. I'm trying to tell you. Angry, crying, and all that good stuff. Let me see. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Darn. I would have loved to have met you. But at any rate, you say your daughter graduates next Friday. Congratulations to her for that, on her graduation. And congratulations to you too, because that says a lot about the parents. Because let me tell y'all something. A lot of people don't realize, look, we're the glue to keep these kids and these families together. Encouraging them to go on to school, encouraging them to, to keep moving forward. And we believe in them when they don't believe in themselves, right? All on top of dealing with what we have to deal with. That's facts. I don't think people give mothers their due diligence because they're just due. Because, I mean, we have to deal with what's on our plate, plus encourage, motivate, and inspire our children to do what needs to be done. Because we don't be playing about our kids for real. I don't care what I'm going through. I'll deal with that. I'll put that on the back burner, but I'm going to make sure my kids get what they need. Am I right? Am I right? But see, God put that in us to be like that, though. So my hand goes off to you. And you're going to bring another little angel into the world, too. So your truck is in Houston. I would love to go to Houston, Texas, because I hear they do everything big in Texas. Honey, I would love that. I'm going to post a video. I did a little quickie dance yesterday at, we had a food truck rodeo. Y'all know I was doing my live. I'm going to park right here. Ain't got no business parking right here. Dollar General. Okay, let me pull in here right quick. No parking at any time. Whoops. But yeah, we had a food truck rodeo yesterday, honey, and I got what I told y'all I was gonna get. That Mexican queso, whatever it was, but it was so delicious. I had a really good time yesterday. You'll be surprised at how your energy. What time is? Oh, they open at 11. How your energy spreads to other people. Like people get a good vibe, and they want to rock with you. Let me tell you something. I just broke out dancing yesterday, and here they go looking, wanted to do it too. Why not? Woo! Look, it's raining. I'm down here. Listen, today I'm down here. Look, with my ex-husband at the flea market, helping him do what he do. It's a beautiful thing when you can move on and let go of the hurt, let go of, the things, just move on. Look, I was like, shit, we good and grown. You did what you did. You can't change it. I can't change it. But we still can add value to one another's lives, right? Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Where's your covers? Well, they're like plastic covers. Touch, I'll take you